Hey guys, I'm Matt President. I'm joined by Alex Harris, and we're going inside the paint. Alex, we're talking about Sharif Kenney. He's from Rock Creek Christian. They're climbing the ranks, one of the best teams in the area, and this sophomore is a big reason why.
Yeah, absolutely, and I believe they're the #1 ranked team in the Washington area right now, and one of the only undefeated teams left. They're a pretty impressive team. I actually got a chance to get out and see them play earlier this year against Virginia Academy, and it was a great game. I think it was a 4-point win by Rock Creek, and Sharif was a big part of that win. So we're going to go ahead and roll into a few clips here, and there's a theme today, and it's a pretty fun theme, and we're going to see how he attacks the basket and how he's able to finish with players around him and be creative, whether it be through contact or, for one example, is a Euro step, which is what we're going to start with right here. So as we can see, he's number 0. He's right there about the top of the key, and he's going to attack hard down that middle of the floor. We're going to go real slow, stop right there. Now, this is the fun part. He attacks right into the middle, and he is not scared. He's definitely not intimidated to get right in there. He's got literally 4 of the teams, 4 of National Christian's players right there around him. They've got right, left, front, back, and then as you notice on that left side of the screen, we're seeing that you have that 5th player. He's going to make a great move here. He's going to use that Euro step, going right through the gap, right into that open area, finishing that bucket off. So I'm really impressed with this. It doesn't only show me just the mental strength to get in there in the middle of the entire team, but also the skill and the awareness to make the play happen. And I do want to make one comment here about the Euro step, and it's interesting, and I do want to play it one more time as I say this, but the Euro step is so often misunderstood and misused, and this is a great example of a good way to use it and the proper way to use it, and it's not something that should be overused or improperly used, but this is a great example of what to do. All right, moving right along.
So what's a bad way to use it?
Oh, well, great question. What's a bad way to use it? I mean, a lot of times people use it when you don't need to, and you end up running into, your defender, giving up charges, or you're using it going in the wrong direction because you're going to your strong hand versus your weak hand, just because it's your strong hand, as opposed to going to what's the better option. And honestly, just overuse. It's something that's taught and something that's, emphasized, but in the end of the day, it's not something that needs to be used every possession of the game.
It's a high difficulty play, but
absolutely.
On that clip, he certainly made it look easy.
Oh, no, he's done that before. All right, moving right along. So what we're going to see here is we're going to see him at the top of the key right there with the basketball, and he's going to have a screener. He's going to have his post player come over and screen for him. So as we slightly go ahead, what we're going to see here is he comes back away from the screen, not using the screen. Pause right there. Now, this is a really good way to show it. So the defender was already committed to fighting through that screen or fighting underneath that screen, and in that moment, Sharif is able to recognize that situation and go opposite, going away from the screen, gets by his guy, and we're going to go ahead and go a few frames forward and pause right here. Now, the last clip we talked about, he had 4 players around him. Well, look at this. He's able to do the same exact thing again. Now, I'm not necessarily saying it's the best thing in the world to drive into 4 defenders, but it shows some serious talent. So as we play this, let's go ahead and let it roll through. Not only is he making a tough play, but he's taking the contact, finishing through contact, and making that play happen. Great job. So one other thing as you play it through one more time, I really like this, is that it shows creativity and toughness. And that creativity and toughness is something that just people need to be successful on the court. All right, so this last clip for Sharif right here. Let's go ahead and play it a few frames forward, and we're going to see him actually clear it out. Now, the thing that I think is neat here is this is still the first half. This is easy. He's already feeling it. So he's got his man. He's setting him up. He's got things cleared out for himself. He's over dribbling. I'm not a huge fan of it, but in the end of the day, he gets by his guy, sets him up, little spin move, hesitation, and then one more time, we're going to see the same exact thing that we've seen 2 times previous. 4 guys, got him with the up and under. Let's go ahead and let it play through. Touch it off the backboard and in. If we can rewind it and watch it one more time, that'd be great. But what I really like is he's getting himself into dangerous territory. That's scary. but he's shown 3 different times that he can get into that dangerous territory and get himself out of trouble and make the big play. It's not an accident when you do it 3 times in 1 half.
In the last clip there, the defender 11, he leaves his feet.
Absolutely, yeah.
Overall, the help defense is pretty good here. He's just better.
That's a great point. That's a really good point. And they are. They've clearly, you know, he's on the scouting report, and he's a kid who everybody knows about at this point, and they're collapsing on him. But in the end of the day, he's better than the help defense.
All right. For Alex Harris, I'm Matt President. Thanks for watching.